When most people think of a video player, they imagine something simple. You add a video URL, press play, and the content starts. But DRM-protected video does not work like that. A normal player cannot play DRM-encrypted content directly. It needs a specialized DRM player that can understand encrypted streams, communicate with a licensed server, and securely enable playback. So what exactly does a DRM player do? First, when a user presses play, the player loads the video manifest, like an MPD for Dash or an M3U8 for HLS. It checks available resolutions, codecs, segment locations, and most importantly, whether the content is encrypted. If encryption is detected, the player identifies which DRM system is required. Usually that means Widevine for Chrome and Android environments, or FairPlay for Safari and Apple devices. Then comes a critical step. The player checks whether the browser or device actually supports that DRM system. If supported, the player creates a DRM session. In browsers, this usually happens through EME or encrypted media extensions. This allows the player to request a license without exposing the actual decryption keys to JavaScript. Next, the player gathers the DRM initialization data. For Widevine, that often includes PSSH data. For FairPlay, it may involve the content ID and application certificate. Using that information, the player generates a license request. This request is sent to the license server. The license server verifies whether the user is allowed to watch the content and then returns a secure response. That response is passed back into the browser or app DRM module. Only after that can the encrypted video segments be decrypted safely during playback. So the real flow looks like this. Read the manifest, detect DRM, create a session, request a license, receive the response, then decrypt and play. That is the key difference between a normal player and a DRM player. A normal player simply fetches and plays media. A DRM player manages secure playback without exposing keys, and modern DRM players can go beyond DRM2. They may also support dynamic watermarking, access control, geo-blocking, anti-download protection, and piracy tracking. So if you are building a secure video platform, choosing the right DRM player is not just about playback. It is about controlling access, protecting content, and reducing piracy at scale. If you found this helpful, like, comment, and follow for more videos on DRM, secure streaming, and video technology.